I mean, I'm looking at like 7 or 8 mosquitoes right there on my flying around my bag, maybe more. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about the Thermacell Mosquito Repellent System. And I got to tell you, I did not start out to make this video today. I came out here to my high-tech production studios, which are in my backyard, and I'm eat up with mosquitoes. And if you've seen some of my videos, you know this. Sometimes I'll do editing and I wind up with a mosquito on my forehead sucking the life out of me. So I'm trying to avoid that. But anyway, I've been using this Thermacell thing for about a year, and it's been working really well. So I went to get it and I thought, you know what, this would be a good time just to go ahead and do a review of this thing, because I had a couple of requests for that recently, and I have been using it. It's been working pretty well, but there are a couple of drawbacks to it, and I'll talk about the pros and cons of it. So briefly, what this thing does is, and it's around 20 bucks or so, you can find it, and you buy these, and then you buy refills for it when they run out. But it has a butane cartridge right here that goes into it, and you basically, it's got a little repellent pad that the butane, I guess it heats it or burns it somehow, and causes it to emit mosquito repellent chemicals. So yes, so on the plus side, I think it really does work. It's been very effective for me anyway, and we'll see how effective it is today, because there's a lot of them out here. On the downside, it does it works by creating a cloud of mosquito repellent that you're basically, you know, if you're in the repellent zone, you're pretty much breathing this stuff. So I don't know how healthy that is. I don't know which is worse for you, the stuff that you're breathing or the mosquitoes, because I'm taking my chances with this stuff here. But I'll explain to you how it works real quick. Again, it's got a butane cylinder here. You got a little window that supposedly you can see the fuel, and then you've got this pad here, and you'll notice that's kind of blue. Let's take a look at the couple of other details, and I'm going to pull you down to the stump top, and then we'll let you see some skeeters, and we'll fire this thing up, give it a few minutes, and see if hopefully you'll see less mosquitoes. I sure hope so, because I got several videos to make today. So stick with me, let me readjust things. Okay, I don't know if you can see all these mosquitoes here, but they're definitely buzzing around. They're wearing me out, and I know some people and some animals, they don't bother. You know, maybe you got a dog that doesn't, you know, or a different animal that mosquitoes don't bother, but they bother the heck out of me. So I bought this thing, and it consists of, this is the mosquito repellent appliance, and then you can also, I also bought this little case, and it's got a place you can put your extra, you can put an extra butane cartridge or an extra little pads in, and you can, you know, carry this and clip it on your pack or whatever. Actually, but for use, they recommend that you place it on a horizontal surface. Now, when it's operable, this thing's got a 15-foot diameter effective zone. So this one happens to be, the fuel cylinder happens to be empty in it. So this is a refill kit. I bought this. It was like $5 or $6 for the refill. And it contains 1 butane cartridge and 3 insect repellent mats. You get enough butane in here to burn through 3 mats, so to speak. So I've actually got 1 mat in here now, and it's still a little bit blue, but for the sake of effectiveness, I'm going to go ahead and change it, because I want as much mosquito repellent as I can get here. And the way you do that, you just open this thing up, you slide, push the old one out, and push the new one in. And I would try to not touch that too much. It's probably got all kinds of toxic stuff on it, but there you got a brand new shiny blue one. For the butane, you got a little thing here, you press, right, it says press, just press that, pull it off. And then this is kind of, push it up a little bit, unscrew it. You just unscrew it. So it's got a little bit of a thread on it and an O-ring up here. And you can see that one's bone dry, so it's not been working. So you take that protective cap off, put your new one in here like so. I mean, it's not rocket science. Just screw it in till it's tight. Put your lid back on, and you're done. So now we have this thing completely loaded, brand new. So the way this thing operates is, you got it off and on right here. You turn it to on, and you push this button here, and this is basically an igniter. And if you can see up inside there, when I push the button, see if it's on. Yep, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got a little orange, I can see it, it's got a little orange glow in there. I'm gonna keep trying to let you see it. I can't really tell looking at the monitor on this camera whether it's working or not. But that lets you know that it's burning. And then you just sit it there. Each one of these mats is good for 4 hours maximum. All right, each one of the butane cartridges is good for 12 hours maximum. So theoretically, one cartridge works for 3 mats. And they turn from pale blue to white when the repellent's been exhausted. And you saw the other one was close to white. So that's it. It's not rocket science. It's just, I guess it's chemistry is what it is. But we'll go ahead and I'm gonna let this thing burn for a little while, and we'll take a look and see how effective it actually is. So I can already tell you that there seems to be less mosquitoes buzzing around than there were just a minute ago. But we'll take a quick look over here, and I'll show you a bunch of skeeters, and we'll see what happens. There's a couple right there. I don't know if you can see them. They're buzzing around everywhere. Okay, so it's been a few minutes now, and I just want to show you around. The mosquitoes definitely seem to have abated. I'm not going to say they're all gone, because every now and then I see one coming in, but I can tell you that the swarm of mosquitoes that was previously here, you can see they were all around the backpack. I guess they're attracted to dark colors. I've heard that. Anyway, the swarm of mosquitoes that was previously here are gone. So I got to give the old Thermacell a thank you. Okay, so that is the Thermacell Mosquito Repellent Appliance, and I don't know, I can actually see stuff coming off of here when I do. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely putting out some stuff. So pluses and minuses. The pluses, it's not super expensive, 20 bucks or so, ballpark for the appliance, and it comes with like one initial starter set of butane and repellent pads, mats they're calling them, and then you can buy these refills that are somewhere around 5 or 6 bucks. They're under 10 bucks a piece, and they're good for about 12 hours. So, you know, if you're out around a campfire at night or whatever, and you don't have a real smoky campfire to keep them away, or if you're out on your patio or whatever at home, you know, you got 12 hours worth. So really and truly, that's a pretty good deal, and especially as opposed to spending 12 hours covered in mosquitoes, right? So on the pro side, again, they work. Obviously, they work. They have a pretty good effectiveness, and they're not very expensive. And you can get this little holster here. Really, the holster is more for transport and carry. I just set it down when I use it, but it kind of keeps everything, gives you a place to put your extras, you know, your refills and whatnot. The on the downside, I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, trade-offs, right? For me, the biggest one is if you're in the effective range of this thing, then you're obviously breathing whatever it is that's keeping the mosquitoes away. Probably not the greatest thing in the world for you, but again, that's a trade-off you'll have to decide for yourself. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. The other, I guess the other one is it's only got a 15-foot effective, 15-foot diameter effective range, so you're not gonna, which is about the average size of a deck or whatever. That's where they base it on our average campsite. So you got 7 foot this way and 7 foot that way. It works pretty good. For me, what I'm doing with the camera, I'm never more than 7 foot away, so I kind of set it next to the camera and I'm good to go. I know Chris with Prepared Mind 101 told me that he just originally, about a year ago, that he just clips his on his tripod. And that'll probably work. Just try to get it horizontal is the main thing. They recommend it being horizontal. I guess you get a better dispersal that way. But anyway, I will stop rambling now. If you're looking for some way to get rid of mosquitoes or keep mosquitoes off of you, and you live in a, I don't know, I guess this is a mosquito-friendly zone where I live, then this might be a really good thing for you. It's the Thermacell. You know, this is actually probably what it actually is. And I think it comes in different colors too. I don't know, I just got the brown. The Thermacell Insect Mosquito Repellent System. And I'll put a link, Amazon link below. It'll probably be one up here. And if you're interested, if you want to buy it through my link, it will support the channel. I really appreciate it. But hopefully this helps you. And as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for clicking the like button. Thanks for watching those ads, and thanks for clicking those Amazon links and shopping Amazon through my links. I really appreciate it. It really helps support the channel, and I just thank you a whole bunch. So once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.